Welcome to the event. This event is dedicated to you and your family, and thank you so much for actually coming to join us in this very meaningful event. We hope to celebrate your success. We hope to celebrate your learning journey. We also definitely want to have a good time with you. It's all about having fun as well. So enjoy the evening, and thanks again.
Everybody's in place for the next number.
Thanks, Mickey.
I've been with the Walt Disney Company for 25 years.
Wow, my Disney life has been 15 years with the company.
I've been in the company for the past 10 years.
10 magical years.
For 5 years. 5 years.
5 years.
5 years now.
I've been with Disney 20 years.
And I think after 20 years of working, I'm still happy working here.
After 20 years, I bet a lot of people can't say supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. One more time. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Wait. Supercalifragilistic. I want to say that. Okay. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Ha! Got you.
When you wish upon a star, makes no difference who you are. Anything your heart desires will come to you. Like a boat out of the blue, fate steps in and sees you through. When you wish upon a star, your dreams come true.
Pretty, huh? I'll bet a lot of you folks don't believe that. About a wish coming true, do you? Well, I didn't either. Of course, I'm just a cricket singing away from hearth to hearth, but let me tell you what made me change my mind.
This past 10 years has been quite a magical journey. Yeah, it's been quite rewarding and interesting.
When I tell them I work for Disney, the first reaction is like, wow, you work for Disney. That's so magical. That's so amazing.
It is really an unforgettable, wonderful, magical journey to me.
It has been a dream come true, I guess. And it has since from the first day on been a magical time.
Magical.
Magical.
Magical. What else?
Not just a magical journey, but it's a whimsical journey altogether.
Very enriching.
It's very fulfilling and rewarding.
It's fulfilling. I think it's not in just a personal sense because I find a lot of satisfaction in what I do.
Part of the journey to create, I suppose, memories and lifelong happiness is something that I'm part of, and it's special.
Seriously, it was a dream of mine from high school on to work for this company. What I thought might be interior design and designing stores and merchandise locations turned into one of the most amazing careers in my entire life.
If you put a baby 20 years ago and 20 years later, that baby is a full-grown adult. So imagine how much you have learned from a baby to walking to primary school, to secondary school, to universities, okay? Now that is what I call 20 years because it's a long learning process. That's how I sum up my 20 years.
I used to listen to the Jungle Book soundtrack as a kid growing up, and I used to read Marvel comics that were imported from the US into my tiny little island in the UK where I grew up. And I carry those memories with me decades later. And that's what we are. We're trying to create that happiness and those memories that you just take with you for the rest of your life. And being part of that journey is just such a rare and magical opportunity.
That's why I call it a wonderful journey.
Hi, everyone. I really wish I could be there with you tonight, but wanted to at least send a message to congratulate you on all your years of service for the Walt Disney Company. I think this is a special occasion, too, where I understand your families are joining you. So a rare opportunity for me to thank all the families of our employees for the sacrifices that they make for our company and giving up time with their spouses and loved ones. So hope you have a great evening together there tonight. Sorry I couldn't be there, but look forward to seeing you soon.
I understand that everyone is having a big celebration in Singapore. I wish I could be there to help all of you and your family celebrate, but unfortunately I can't. So best wishes and have a wonderful evening.
On behalf of all of the leadership team here at Disney, I just want to congratulate you for your many years of long service with the company. You know, it really is the people that create the magic every day for everybody. And so thank you so much for coming to work every single day with such passion and energy and commitment to creating those magical experiences and magical memories for our guests and fans all over the world. So thank you very much and look forward to many, many more long years ahead with all of you. Thank you.
To the team of STH, Singapore Technology Hub, we are very thankful of you, appreciate you, and honor you for the part that you play in maintaining outstanding performance standard and commitment to excellence. I sincerely hope that you can enjoy every moment of your magical journey with the company.
Probably the funniest one was when we launched High School Musical in the UK. At that premiere, Sir Andrew Lloyd Webber went to the High School Musical premiere because his kids are such big fans of High School Musical, they preferred it over his own musicals.
I had the experience of a lifetime to perform in the halftime Super Bowl show of 2000. And it was a massive turning point in my career, especially when you're standing on the 50-yard line with Toni Braxton standing in front of you and 80,000 people, live audience, and over 2 million watching from households.
The Captain America Civil War talent tour we did in April, and that was probably it was our biggest talent tour ever we did. So we had Chris Evans down, we had Anthony Mackie, we had the director.
I think it was a Chinese 7 month, okay? I was in the edit suite and I had to go up the second floor to update my computers and do some data input. And there was nobody in the second floor, okay? And I heard a sound, some weird sound, okay? I don't know what is it. When I take a look, I realized a soft toy just dropped. I can't forget because it was freaky, it was very frightening.
One of the most memorable things, of course, is for me, is the acquisition of Star Wars. I've been a Star Wars fan since I was knee-high.
It was just phenomenal to be at the Star Wars celebration in Anaheim. You can see that whole passion that unite, all these fans from cosplayer to, the filmmakers to the, people who were in the movie.
I saw a tiny rat eating my Ang Ku Kueh, It's Mickey Mouse.
The most memorable time I can think of is to be able to meet John Lasseter in person.
To live in a character and to walk in the park at Disneyland and having not a young kid, but a teenager coming up and hugging me like I was the character was amazing. It illustrates what's the power of the brand to me.
I was able to launch key pillars, also key priorities for Disney, like Infinity, Disney line Tsum Tsum, and other key games that we actually enjoying right now. Who else can have that wonderful job?
From the first day I stepped in until now, there are very great, tremendous change in the whole system. From tape to tapeless until now, archiving, the whole system changed, technology changed. That's something very memorable.
Something like linked to fantasy and like telling you that you should follow your dreams.
It's always been part of creating the brand, creating memories, and being part of someone's life, I think.
All here in Disney work like Mickey sometimes. They are sometimes funny and they sometimes make us smile.
I think it's especially when I see fans like the Marvel fans and then most recently like the Star Wars fans. I think they are just beyond any kind of fans that I've seen, and when I see how happy they are and how this entertainment actually helped to bring them into another world, I think it's quite amazing, and it makes me really happy that I'm a part of this, bringing it to them.
Even though it's 10 years, I would say that
The environment has always been changing. The people I work with, there's been changes as well. So the important thing for me is that I've been learning all these 10 years, different things. And even now, I think the markets have been changing. The way things run in the company has changed. We're getting more and more, even more dynamic.
Always changing, always evolving.
So I would say it's passionate. It's like everybody here, so right, they are passionate about what they're doing. They know everything, and also like they will put in the extra mile, right, to get their job done. And also because you're working with kids, you're working with the brand, and to see the end results, right, how it touched the audience, like the smile that brings to their face, and also like when you go out on events, like every time they see a Mickey character, a Disney character, it's just that their emotion that Mickey, they'll run towards it, and that expression on their face is really priceless. Yeah.
Disney is a brand that who wouldn't want to work with? I think that's the question.
It's just when you tell people the word Disney, the first thing you see their eyes light up. That's really the magic of working here, is that this is not just a brand or an entertainment company that people just like, oh, okay, just kind of know about you. But you see there's always a personal connection with this brand. Like everyone has a story. Their first Disney movie or their first encounter with Mickey or whoever characters. And that's what's been magical about working here at this company, is everything you do is going to touch another person's heart. And when you see these kids, their eyes just light up, and with that emotion, you feel like, okay, all this hard work pays off.
Just the ability to make people laugh and make them cry and take them on an emotional journey to really make a difference in their lives. So, when we came up with our vision statement last year, it was a bit of a team effort, but I was a big, passionate fan of really making it something that came from the heart, not from the head. And to the idea to create happiness through magical moments and lifelong memories is not just a tagline, it is what we get to do every day.
To me, Disney is about heart.
And Disney is about passion.
Disney is about pride.
Together, Disney is about
teamwork.
Once I think of Mickey Mouse, I only think of one movie. It's Fantasia.
Wizard Mickey. I think everybody remembers the outfit.
He wants us to mop the floor with the bucket of water and the mop.
That's the one that I like.
With Mickey, you have to go back to The Sorcerer's Apprentice.
Wearing the wizard hat.
The one that is in Fantasia. Like, it's really, when you look at it, it's like so magical.
Sorcerer Mickey or Sorcerer something. Yeah, that's the one.
For me, Mickey in that was something very different and very special.
Is him as the Sorcerer's Apprentice, because anything is possible when he puts on that hat.
Come to think of it, the Sorcerer's Apprentice is a little guy who never speaks and just kind of messes everything up. And now, hi, little fella. And now, the Sorcerer's Apprentice.